Yeah, I don't care.
Teammates have their pants
Well, Brandon, how's experience been for you coming to Western and now coming back to play in the NCAA tournament?
Sure, I would say it's been a lot of growth. It's been a journey. It wasn't always highs. There's definitely some lows, especially coming into the conference tournament. We were on that 4-game skid, but just the way we were able to pull it together for that weekend, it really showed us, our potential and what we can be, and what a better time to be doing it in March.
How's your role changed from last year? I think at Purdue at the end of the year you were more a defensive guy, and now you're able to kind of showcase what you can do all around.
Yeah, no, I haven't lost that side. I'm still, guarding the best perimeter defenders every night, in CUSA. But just a more expanded role on offense, just being able to just play the game and read defensive, take open looks when I get them, drive a closeout, when it's there, just playing basketball.
What were you looking for when you went to Portland last spring? What kind of opportunity were you looking for?
Just an opportunity to win, just an opportunity to contribute to that, and get back to the tournament, but have a little bit more, influence in that.
Brandon, you got a lot of guys from a lot of places here, similar situation to you. How's that bond kind of been able to kind of make an attachment to some of these other guys?
What do you mean?
Just a lot of transfers, a lot of guys that have come here that played somewhere else previously. Similar situation to you.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's an adjustment. I would say it's something like I've never gone through before. A bunch of guys come from different schools. Trying to learn each other and trust each other on the fly. It was an experience, but I'm happy for it.
Kind of talking to Christian, it sounds like that's helped this team kind of find its flow a little bit, a little more free flowing game. That everybody's got a little something different to bring to this. You kind of feeling that?
Definitely. Like we just mentioned, we're a bunch of different guys come from different places. With different talents, different strengths, weaknesses. But we complement each other very well.
What flipped the switch for this group last couple of weeks? You guys had a bit of a losing streak before you got hot in the conference tournament there.
Yeah, I mean, just the last couple of games we lost. We kind of had to all look in the mirror and kind of, and talk to ourselves. Like grown adults, like young adults, and we were able to get through it.
How did your time at Purdue help you? How did it help you grow? How did it strengthen you? Whatever impact it might have had on you.
I think my time there kind of made me I'll say more mentally strong. Going through inconsistent minutes and stuff like that, and still finding a way to be a good teammate and then be ready to to play on the floor when my number's called.
What's the mindset being, you've been the high seed in this tournament in the past and playing the double-digit seeds, and now you're a 15 trying to knock off a 2. What's kind of the mindset being the underdog coming into this thing?
I mean, yeah, as an underdog mindset as far as, what the number is next to, our name or Marquette's name, but, through my experience, and that doesn't really matter. The game still got to get played. We just got to make sure we're ready to go tomorrow.
How was Lutz different as a head coach than he was as an assistant?
I wouldn't say too much different. Obviously, he's the boss. We all refer to him, but I mean, he's still the same guy, and that's what I love about him.
Do you know yet if you're going to use your code here?
I do have one more year.
Are you going to use it?
I'm not sure.
Did you know Christian pretty well before you got here together?
Not too well. Obviously we played against each other, but outside of that, really.
What have you seen out of him this year? How have you seen him impact what you guys have done?
He's a dynamic guard, two-way guard, really explosive, fast off the bounce, can really shoot it, and he can guard too.
Do you still keep in contact with any former Purdue teammates, and has there been any discussion with them about all being in Indianapolis this weekend?
Yeah, I was just telling someone upstairs. I talked to Mason and Fletch over the last couple of days.
Were you excited when you saw that Indianapolis come up on the screen to play here?
I was, but I mean, there's a bunch of locations. Like I was just happy we made it. To be honest.
Don't care where.
Yeah.
If you had to go back and the guy coming out of high school back years ago, is there anything you would tell that guy now that maybe you know now that you didn't know then?
That's a tough question. I've been through a lot. I would tell him go where you can make an impact, and where the coaching staff love you and they want you, and just don't get too high too long on yourself. Just keep working and just be ready to go, man. This is college is it's tough, but you know, you just gotta stay resilient.
And that, are you glad the journey kind of worked out the way it did for you to you know, to be here right now and playing with these guys?
Definitely.
What's been, you know, when you come here, obviously you're an older guy now than you were coming out of high school. Do you feel like that, how has that maybe helped these guys, you know, with you being that veteran guy that's kind of been through a lot of stuff?
Yeah. I've had some experience. I've been through some things. I've been on multiple teams since I've been in college. You know, anything really. If they got any questions, or if I see something in practice, or you know, off the floor, I'm just somebody that they can bounce stuff off of or talk to.
I know you lost your dad. It's been, what, 4 years ago now, 2020, right, when the pandemic and everything. Do you ever feel yourself kind of going back to things he taught you and told you? Or?
Oh, definitely, every day. He was in my life, you know, up until his passing. You know, a lot of, you know, what you see today and who I am today is him, so.
Yeah, and that was, where were you at? Were you still in high school? No, you were a year out of high school at that point, right?
A year out of high school.
Freshman year.
Yep.
Right. You know, with this team, why do you think this is going to come together like it has for you guys down the stretch of the season?
I mean, it starts with the coaching staff, you know, to keep putting confidence in us, to keep believing in us, and then, you know, us just, you know, not dividing from each other, us, you know, coming together closer, even though, you know, we went through what we went through at the end of the year. You know, it didn't drive us apart, it only brought us closer together.
Right. Thank you.
How's your relationship with Coach Lutz developed in these last few months?
It's a lot different seeing him every day now. You know, I went 2 or 3 years without seeing him, but you know, he's demanding coach. You know, I love playing for him. You know, he doesn't let you slide with anything. He's gonna get on you. You know, if he sees something or if he doesn't see, you know, you're not, you know, playing up to your potential or what do you think you can do. So that's what I like about him. Even if, you know, I don't want to hear it sometimes. You know, he's there, you know, to be able to get me going again.